So we made the mistake of flying into Puerto Princesa and busing to El Nido. Although it looks close online, it's an all-day windy bus ride that will definitely test your patience. But it did give us the opportunity to spend 2 days exploring the small town of Puerto Princesa. On our first full day there, we rented a tuk-tuk driver for the day to show us around. I think this is a fairly standard tour because we've seen it advertised in a few different spots. It was crazy cheap to do because it only cost us 800 pesos, but we felt bad and paid more. On our first stop, he drove us to the outskirts of town to the Palawan Wildlife Rescue Center, essentially a crocodile farm. They gave us a little tour history. It's honestly pretty quick, and then you're free to walk around. Some of the crocodiles here are massive.
How does it feel?
It's only got like a little bit of tape on it though. That's all?
It's not gonna bite him though?
Taped it up a little bit. A little scotch tape.
Oh my gosh, you guys are so close.
Ooh, he's turning his head, Anna. He's waking up. This is probably what they feed the alligators. Look at their big nose. He's itchy. Yeah, we're at the, what's this, Nature Park Crocodile Farm here. It's like literally right just outside the city. And yeah, not bad, not bad. What do you think?
I love it.
Our next stop on the Puerto Princesa city tour was the Mitra Ranch. It was on top of the hill and gave some nice views of the city and the surrounding area. This spot wasn't busy at all, but they had a children's playground for us to use. The zip line was alright, but you'll find better ones later in this video. Alright, we're at Baker's Hill. Total day spot for the locals, but it's nice, it's free, and we needed somewhere in the shade to hide. It's hot out. So Baker's Hill is right next door to Mitra Ranch, and it's 100% the local date spot. It was much more busy, few restaurants, and lots of places to get weird pictures. But like I said, we just used it as a spot to cool down from the sun. For the rest of the tour, our city driver gave us some insight into the city. Apparently this house is one of 1,000 Manny Pacquiao owns in the Philippines. I swear, everywhere we went, it seemed like someone was pointing out another home that he owned. This park is apparently a memorial where Japanese imprisoned US soldiers during World War II. We ended the day down by the Puerto Princesa Bay Walk, which seemed to be really hoppin'. A bit of a nightly fair and probably the busiest spot in the city. So it is the next morning. Look at this rooftop view. We got big plans for today. We're gonna do the most famous thing you can do here, the underground river cruise. So the most famous thing you can do in Puerto Princesa is by far the Puerto Princesa subterranean river. It's essentially a famous, historic underground river. They pick you up early in the morning and it's an all-day tour. I think it was fairly expensive for the Philippines, about 2,500 pesos per person, and you can get there on your own, but it was just easier to pay for the tour. Our first stop was Yukon Rock Adventure. It seemed like a popular stop all the tours made. Ready to go.
We're new cavemen.
What's that?
So we keep going in caves.
Oh yeah. All we do is caves out here.
And zip lines.
Oh yeah. Honestly, I had no idea we were stopping here, and I wasn't sure exactly what this place was about, but you climb this rock, and at the top they have a zip line. The zip line is definitely worth doing. right, so we just had lunch. Honestly, I feel like they've been just trying to keep us busy today. And yeah, we're gonna wait here for an hour or two until they let us go to the underground river. All right, I guess we'll head back. Let's find our tour guide, see if he's ready to take us or not. Back into the chaos. We found this nice, super quiet beach over here. And then right behind me over here, there's like tons of people, tons of tour buses. But yeah, this is probably where the locals hang out. There was really an insane amount of people in tour buses here. But eventually they called us over. We made the bumpy boat ride over to the start of the underground river, where we waited some more and then finally entered the subterranean underground river. All right, so we're back at the boardwalk. It's our final day in Puerto Princesa. Our hotel's like a block away, so it makes it really easy to come here. And it's a little more quieter. I think it's a little later in the night. But thanks for watching, and one more video, I think, in the Philippines.